There's a pattern I keep seeing in highly capable leaders. They're in the room, they understand what's happening, and they often see the solution early. But they don't say it, or they say a softened version of it. And over time, they go quieter. Hi, my name is Hawa Kambian, and I'm a Leadership Clarity Advisor. In this series, we focus on how to tap into clarity as your time-saving currency so that you can step into what your new levels of leadership require for success and growth. This pattern of going quieter doesn't usually come from a lack of confidence. It often comes from being the most perceptive person in the room, who can see multiple angles at once, and also being able to understand the emotional and political dynamics at play. So, instead of speaking directly, they calibrate, they adjust, they wait. And eventually, silence starts to feel like the safest option. So I've seen this across different leadership contexts, like a program director who could clearly see that a strategy wasn't going to land, but waited for more alignment before naming it. Another time, it was a senior manager who kept reworking her messaging, not because it was unclear, but because she was already anticipating pushback. And then I also remember the time a team lead sensed tension in the room immediately, but chose to observe a bit longer instead of addressing it early. Different people, same pattern, all resulting in clarity delayed. And this isn't just individual, right? There's a broader leadership culture that reinforces this. The ideas of be strategic, but not disruptive. Be clear, but not too direct. Be confident, but still agreeable. So leaders, especially emotionally intelligent ones, start filtering in real time. Not because they lack clarity, but because they're managing perception. So this is exactly what we saw in the previous video of this month's Executive Intuition Poll. The Page of Cups, which is that energy of deep perception, emotional intelligence, and intuitive clarity, combined with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, where opportunities don't fully land in reality. Because clarity isn't being expressed at the speed it's received. So the issue isn't insight, it's translation. And the cost shows up in ways that are so easy to miss. You spend more time in meetings than necessary. Decisions take longer than they should. You carry tension that could have been addressed earlier. And your energy gets drained by things that feel unresolved. So that over time, you start questioning your own voice. Not because it's wrong, but because it's underused. So the shift isn't speak more or be more confident. It's this: express earlier, refine in motion. Clarity doesn't always arrive fully formed, but it becomes sharper through expression, not silence. So you can start with this. Here are a few reflective questions. Where have I been quiet in situations where I had a clear read? What am I trying to manage when I hold back? Perception, conflict, timing? What would it look like to express 20% sooner than usual? Small shifts here create significant changes in how leadership feels day to day. If this pattern feels familiar, I created something to help you map it clearly. The Leadership Mask Audit breaks down where you might be filtering yourself and what it's costing you in real terms. You can explore that below. And if you're ready to shift this more structurally, I'll also share how to go deeper inside our one-on-one program, the Clarity and Power Reset. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.